Hi everybody. Uh, it's the Wiggle. This is not an insanity video. I made one today. If you're watching this one first, probably go watch this one. This video is kind of going to be a moving forward video, where I talk about what's next. Today, or rather tomorrow, will be the first day of May, and it's going to be. I'm gonna give myself till the second Monday of May. I don't know what day that's gonna be. 7th. May 7th is when I will start my next big thing, I suppose. Which at this point in time, I have no idea what it's gonna be. I had a pretty good idea, but it might change drastically. I went over this weekend to Dick's Sporting Goods to look at weights. And weights, traditional hex weights are they're $1 a pound. I need heavier ones, so they also have power blocks and both Flex Select Tech dumbbells, which I got a chance to play with. And it is kind of funny. I made mention of it in a video somewhere, where I wondered what would the good folks at Dick's Sporting Goods say to a person that went in there and did a full-on workout. Well, I did that. I went in there and they had Select Techs there, the Bowflex ones, and they were in a nice, pretty rack, and you were allowed to you could pick up one. The 552s, which are the smaller ones, and then the 1020s, which are the ones that go up to, like, I don't even remember at this point, 90 pounds or something like that. And they were cool, but you could only get one. They had the power blocks up there, which go up to 70 pounds, and those were I had free reign on that. And and there was also there was a bench right next to that. So I read through the materials that they had for both those items, and I got to touch them and feel them. And it was funny. My daughter was with me, and she helped out in the matter, and most likely. So I got to touch and play and feel and handle these things. I'm leaning towards the power blocks if I do decide to get them. They're cheaper in cost. They're higher in weight, and they're a little shorter. They were a little less awkward to hold for me personally. The Bowflex are longer. So when so I got there, and once I decided that I was kind of immediately leaning towards the power blocks because they were in my hand. I did a warm-up set of hammer curls, moderate weight, I think 20 pounds, just got going. I set them down, and then I played with or I looked at the Bowflex weights, and then I went back over the power blocks, and then I did deep swimmer's press, moderate weight, 30 pounds. And then someone came over and, kind of talked to me for a minute, and I was just kind of, I told him I was in the market for weights, thinking about buying this and not that. They kind of, it was a personal preference that they liked the power blocks more than the Bowflex, but didn't own either. So I have to take that with a grain of salt. And then they let me be. When they let me be, I did a set of 21s, 30 pounds, and then I went over to the bench and I did some stuff that I'd never done before because I don't have a bench at the house. I did I did incline dumbbell press, flat dumbbell press, and then I used to do isolation. By the time I got there, I had a button-down flannel shirt, a t-shirt, and an undershirt, wife beater, I think they call it. By the time I got to the bench, I was in a wife, in just my undershirt, and I was asking the guy for a spot. So the good folks at Dick's will actually let you go in and get your swole on if you say that you're potentially going to spend money. The funny part was I left and I didn't buy anything. It was great. I got all big and I was sweating. My wife was at the bookstore with the other kids, so when I went upstairs, stanking, I felt bad for the good people of Barnes and Nobles because I was stanking up their shop. So I don't know. I want to get them. We'll just see how money stacks up. So that was kind of funny. As far as moving forward, I've picked out 3 full body workouts that I'm gonna do this week. I'm not gonna do any cardio. I'm gonna do blood and sand from the Scott Herman Fitness. I'm going to do core synergistics from P90X, and then I'm gonna do the full body workout from the Supreme 90 Days. Those are 3 workouts I'm gonna do, and I'm really gonna focus on some meal plans. I'm in a space right now. I weigh 161 pounds. And I know I can weigh less than that, but what I'm doing right now, I don't feel like is going to get me there. And I think that I'm going to go with the advice of gaining more muscle to lose the last bit of fat. I feel like I'm under the last 10 pounds. Like if the last 10 pounds is here, I'm like the last 8 maybe. And my goals are ultimately to get broader shoulders, a fuller chest, so that I can have that cool triangle shape, which will require the beefier weights, which is why why I'm still debating. So that's that. I mean, I'm gonna take the week off, and when I know what I'm gonna do, I'll be back here to tell you guys. When I know what I'm gonna do for sure, and whether or not I pick up the weights. Because there is, I don't know if you guys have them where you're at, but a shop called Play It Again Sports where people trade in, excuse me, fitness equipment. Shit. And I might be able to find hex weights there. I'm kind of torn. As much as I would like to have them, it's a financial commitment. And plenty of you know that I have other things that I can spend money on because I have children. So it's hard for me to do it, but I'm wrestling with in my head. You probably see from this video that I'm not gonna stop exercising. My goals aren't gonna change until I do. So in that aspect, ultimately, if I see this from now until the end, I know that I'm gonna spend more than what I would spend up front in weights long term. But it's just kind of it's hard for me. So that's where my headspace is at on the subject. When I do, I'm gonna take a YouTube break. I know that. I think it would be kind of fun when I do start. I plan on doing a 3-month thing. So if I were hypothetically speaking, if I was going to today go by the adjustable weights up to 70 pounds, my fitness goal and what I would be doing at home would be a building program, heavy weights, big eating for size over 3 months. And I think if that scenario was to work out, that it would be cool just to kind of say, I'll see you in 3 months, and then see how it goes. But as of right now, that's all talk. And that's it. Sorry, it's a lot of video, I know it, but I didn't want to leave everybody hanging as far as insanity went, and then I didn't want to take up any more time. I just separate the two since one's irrelevant and the other is just kind of information. So, Kid Wiggle the 513 curly mustache. We named it Catfish.